Unfortunately, we're cremating our dog tonight. Fortunately, it's keeping Leo warm. He's like comfy. He was asleep till I started talking. Now he's like, hey, pay attention to me. Anyway. What? Yeah, we found him in a ditch in front of the property. Unfortunately, it looks like he got run over by a car. Or hit by a car. What? You're such a good cat. Pain in the butt sometimes, but you're a good cat. Lovable. But not too needy. Not too aggressive. Just friendly. He's probably a perfect cat. That's probably why Cindy wants him so bad. He is a good cat. He does require a little bit too much attention, but that's okay. But yeah, poor Snickers. He I don't even know how to say this, but I mean, he wasn't working out because our stupid neighbor's dogs are chicken killers, and they basically taught him to kill chickens, just like they taught the previous dog. We had to get rid of the previous dog. Probably should have kept her, but because I'm not going to be doing birds much longer. But what we ended up doing with Snickers was we just tied him up during the day while the birds were out. And then we'd let him run at night while the birds were put away. And that's what we should have done with Coco. But Snickers decided he wanted to play in the road a little too much, and he got run over. So, poor dog. He was a good dog, other than the fact that he liked to kill chickens. He was kind of a dodo bird, but, he was a good dog. Overall. And like I said, I'm not going to be doing chickens much longer, so we got a duck on a pond. We got one duck left. And got 2 dozen chickens left. And once the chickens are gone, then I'm pretty much done with fowl. At least for now. Done with fowl for now. So, David already went to bed. I don't know what time it is. Probably 8 o'clock. $7:30. He went to bed probably an hour ago. So, I usually don't go to bed till 10. And then I'm usually up around 6. But when I'm here, I'll sometimes sleep in till 7 or 8. Especially if it's cold. Like tonight. And this morning, it was really cold this morning. I stayed in bed a little too long this morning for 2 reasons. One, it was cold. Didn't want to get out of bed. And I'm off grid, so I don't have any heat. I just got a bunch of blankets. Which tonight is supposed to get colder than it did last night. So I might go to my container and dig out another blanket. But, no, go to my mom's camper and dig out another blanket. That's closer. I think I got a few blankets in there that I had when I was staying in her camper. Anyways, so yeah, basically I got no heat, so I just use blankets to stay warm. And if need be, I got wool socks. And basically, I just bundle up. I've got PJs and a pair of sweatpants on. Underneath these pants, oh, I'm sorry, did I kick you? And so I'll just take the pants off and I'll have my PJs and sweatpants on. Then I'll get up underneath the blankets and build me a little cocoon and I'll be fine. But yeah, I didn't want to get up this morning because it was cold and I also had a notification that we were getting raided in our game. But unfortunately, we got raided at around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I was passed out at that time. So I got up. Well, I didn't get up. I just woke up and got on my phone. Basically went in and did damage control. We play an medieval MMO RPG game. And my section wasn't compromised because I had enough towers and arrows. They didn't even mess with me. They hit the weaker targets, like my friend Arwen and these other two. They don't understand defense, and so they were easy targets. We're Cat's game. He's the leader of the tribe, and I'm the only elder. Although Arwen would be an elder, but she just doesn't understand defense. And she's kind of, sort of a team player. She basically went off and built her own little base somewhere else, so she's not actually part of the tribe. But she is a tribe member. So she's got her own place somewhere else, but she does have a room in the main base. And the problem with these medieval or any MMORPG game, other people, especially this game, just because you're the tribe leader and or the elder, they think, oh, it's your job to protect me. And because I'm just a peon in your tribe. And yeah, in a way that's true, but at the same time, it's everyone's responsibility to do maintenance and defense, because if we're not all doing our part, then we're susceptible. Well, Cat's Game and I are really the only ones who do any real repairs. And if we're busy, then, we have weak points. And the guy who was actually online last night during the raid, he got hit the hardest. And, he complained about, the raid and everything, but he never helps us with the repairs. So he really brought it on himself. He brought it on us, and thing of it is teamwork makes a dream work. If everybody's doing repairs and maintenance, then that takes the workload off of the other people who is actually doing most of the maintenance. So like the leader, he actually does most of the maintenance. Or most of the repairs. I go in and I do most of the maintenance. So if I see cracks or whatnot, weak points, I'll go in and maintain them. And then he'll go around once a week or twice a week, whatever his schedule is, and he'll go around and repair everything. But my, doing maintenance throughout the week takes the burden off of him, so he doesn't have to, it doesn't take him as long to do the full repairs. And so if everyone did just maintenance, if they saw, weak spots and cracks and stuff and whatnot, and they repaired it, didn't just walk by it and ignore it, then things would go smoother. We all carry repair kits on us, some more than others, but some of these people, well, they just focus on leveling up. They don't focus on, helping maintain the base that protects them while they're leveling up and protects all their stuff. But anyway, so that's what I was doing this morning, damage control. So yeah, if you ever play an MMORPG game, be a team player. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. So basically, we're cremating Snickers. This is basically how I would want to be buried. Old school, just, pile up some wood and ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But yeah, that's the way, like I said, that's the way I would prefer to be cremated. And he loved the pond. He loved water, and so that's why we're doing the cremation here by the pond. So basically, when it rains, his ashes will be in the pond where he loved to be the most, besides the road. But yeah, you'd have thought he was a duck. He looked like a black alligator. He 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 loved the pond. So anyway, so yeah, we're right here next to the pond. Not right next to the pond, but just a little uphill from the pond. And yeah, so rest in peace, Snickers. That's the cat, Leo. He's staying warm for now, but that fire will probably last about another hour. So anyways, I guess I'll log back into the game and finish doing upgrades and upping our defense so we don't get, potentially don't get raided again. So I'm upping my defense on my section as well. Even though I'm thinking about moving my section. But I'll up my defense for now, and then I'll move later. Because now Parallel Origin has their beta game coming out next week, so I might be playing that more. And I've already pretty much packed up all my stuff on alts. My room is pretty much just the dog pound where I keep the dogs while I'm training them up. And I train them up to put them in the chicken yard to protect the chickens. Unlike this dog did, the dogs in the game actually protect the chickens a little bit. So that was Snickers' job, was to protect the chickens. Coco too. And Coco did for a while, but like I said, once the stupid neighbor moved in, his dog started killing our chickens. Well, then our dog started killing our chickens. Go figure. But again, like I said, they ran at night. If we let them run at night, it won't matter. But probably not going to get another dog. If we do, it'll just be because, we adopted it, rescued it. It was, whatever. but probably not going to get another dog. I'm just going to be raising goats and cats from now on. Once these chickens are gone, I'm just raising goats and cats. That being said, if Coco does need a home in the future, she's always welcome back here because she was a good dog, minus the fact that she killed our chickens and ducks and geese. But again, like I said, these chickens and ducks are the last ones, so I'm not going to do that anymore. And we'll probably just do what we did with Snickers, tie her up during the day and let her run at night. She got along great with the cats, and so did Snickers. You know, the cats loved her and him, but they just weren't good with birds, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's basically him right there. So, got him cooked down pretty good. So, this is basically what we do with most of our pets is we just kind of have a little cremation for them. You know, if we can find them. It just depends on the pet. So, our pig, we ended up burying her, or at least Ivy, we ended up burying her. Her mother, we ended up cremating her in the pond, the old pond, the original one, before we redid it. There's Mohawk. Mohawk. Yeah, I'm surprised all the cats ain't over here. But anyways, I don't remember who all we've done this for, but we've done this a few times. I know we did it for Silver. She was one of our favorite cats. You can't see Mohawk. She's mostly black. She's got an orange stripe on her head, which looks like a mohawk, so that's how she got her name. She was a hellion when she was a baby, but now she's just she's a sweetheart. She's adorable. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna get back to my game. Well, it's the next morning, and we did a fairly decent job at cremating the dog. I was over here checking on things, and I accidentally stepped on honey locust thorn and discovered there's a pile of honey locust limbs and lumber with potentially nails in it. So I decided to spread it up here and get this going, burn this off too so nobody else steps on a honey locust thorn. And I gotta get this thing under control. It shouldn't get too bad. Okay, never mind. That's kind of what I wanted it to do. But anyways. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the honey locust thorns. Because one, I don't, oh yes, there's some nails in those boards. I don't want them in my tires, and I don't want them in my feet. Or other people's feet or tires. So, I got the hard rake here. Between that and the forks. I've got like a mini fork thingy. Uh, Between the two of those, it really does the trick. A soft rake helps too, provided it's a metal one, obviously. But um, yeah. So there's only a couple few bones that didn't break down, but for the most part, everything broke down pretty good. You can see a piece of bone right here. But if you smash it, it breaks. So we'll come out here and finish smashing them up. And then the next time it rains, he'll be in the pond, which is where I wanted to, probably where I wanted to be. Like I say, I like the water. So but everything pretty much broke down pretty good. Not to mention, it'll add nutrients back into the soil. So, but anyways, like I said, this is how I would like to be buried, cremated, whatever. But the New World Order probably won't allow it. But who knows? Maybe. You know, who knows? And I think this is how David wants to be cremated too. But I'm not sure. I'm 99% sure, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to make sure I get confirmation on that. But he basically says he doesn't want the government to know that he's gone. He just wants somebody to make his body disappear. Which this is a good way to do it. So, and I'd be pretty much inclined to agree. That's probably what I would want done to me if I didn't have any assets. Now that I got assets, I would want to make sure that, certain people get those assets if I'm gone. If I'm gone and I don't, and the government doesn't know, then I'm sure my assets will go in probate or something. I don't know if I just disappear and nobody knows where I am. But I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. David doesn't really have any assets, so he doesn't have any concerns. But I do. So that's a different story. But yeah, basically everything this is a verbal will, but I'm gonna go get a will here soon. But basically, all my assets go to my mom and dad, and my goddaughter Ocean. Her last name is Gray. Her mom's maiden name is Swink, and then my niece and my nephew. Well, nieces and nephews, probably, but I would have Miranda as my executor, as well as Ocean, and have Wyatt, my nephew, as the executor, because I know they'll be more fair to their siblings and everyone else. That's provided my mom and dad, aren't around to be my executors. And then I might maybe, if they want something, then I would leave some assets to my daughters. They're not my biological daughters, but they were more like my real children than my own real children. So um, basically, Caitlin and Alexis Schultz. And then I would have Alexis also as an executor because I know she would be more fair. Um, you know, they don't really talk to me anymore, but um, basically, I helped raise them for almost 14 years, and then their mother cheated on me and stabbed me in the back, and then went around and lied about me and told everybody I was a pedophile. I don't know if she told everybody, but she told people that. And I'm pretty sure the kids don't believe it because I never did anything to them, but who knows what they believe? I don't know. But that's the rumor their mother put out, and her mother's probably said a whole bunch of other lies about me, so who knows? But anyways, that's why I won't date a single mom anymore. I'm done with single moms, and I'm done having my own children, so I won't date anybody who has children in the house, their own children or even grandchildren. I don't even like kids. I don't know why people would think I would be a pedophile. It's kind of stupid. I mean, I like kids, but I don't like kids. I find them annoying. But the only kids I really liked were my own, and they got taken away from me. So, but like I said, her kids grew on me, so they were like my own, and then they got taken away from me as well. So I basically don't have anything to do with women with kids anymore. But anyways, back to cremation and whatnot. This is basically how I would like to be cremated. Somebody's calling me. All right, bye.
A few moments later.
Mohawk caught her a mouse. Good girl. Mimi. Mimi's a good hunter. Yeah. Alright, I gotta get back up here and watch this fire. Make sure I get all the honey locust thorns.